Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Today will be a ship graveyard day. I'm just getting the Twitch side of things set up, just give me a second here. Come on. There we go. Got Twitch working. And I have got chat on. There we go. Now let's take a look at our ship. This was the ship that got voted on last time. It's a fishing vessel, I do believe. It looks like those are crab pots, so it looks like a crab boat. I'm not sure where to park for this ship. We're just gonna try and park it in the middle, I guess. Right about there. Alright, any debris out here in the field? I do not see any. Oh, and for anybody that was curious, yes, I did pop them stitches out on stream yesterday on my in my mouth. So if anybody was curious about that, that did indeed happen. Let's take a look around the ship. It's pretty cool. We got fish, we got nets, we got pallet jacks. Before we start taking that apart, I mean. I thought those were crab pots, but evidently not. It has definitely seen some shit. It's hard to navigate in here. Let's check out the captain's quarters. I can get back down in there through the other crab pots, or not crab pots, through the other holes. We got a lower deck here. See, now this is more what I expected other ships to look like. But I guess as the game updated, got more DLCs, they got more creative with their interior decoration. There's definitely a lot of stuff to pick up here. Fishing poles. I've got one stitch left in my mouth that's halfway hanging on. I'm debating whether to rip it out or not. Because it keeps getting caught in a weird spot in my mouth. Alright, let's look upstairs in here. A way to drop down into there. Alrighty then, let's look down here. Here's that room we could drop down into. Oh, well, I think I'm gonna start cleaning stuff up here. I hate to do it because I like all these decorations on here. But, gotta be done. I should start at the top of the ship, really. That way I can see if there's anything that needs craned up there. But I already started here. Okay, so these just get cut off. Alright. Normally I let this stuff just get broke by it falling, but since it's on the actual lip of the ship, it's gonna have to come off either way. Alright, that's probably craneable. Yeah. Let's get the crane to pick up the crane. Craneception. I had some good news today. I had to do a follow-up checkup with my doctor, and I let him know what's going on. And they're gonna get their long-term team and stuff to get a hold of them and see if they can maybe sue them for denying me. Because according to my doctor, they had no right to deny me. I said, look, man, I don't really know either way. So, that's going to be going on. I don't expect a lot. I went to a lawyer already, Judge, and thanks to how tight-knit their policy was, the lawyer said there's really not a lot of room for wiggle here. So my doctor seems to think he's going to be able to do something, but according to a lawyer that specializes in this stuff, there ain't a lot that can be done. So I don't have a whole lot of faith. But it is good news. There is always that chance that he is actually able to get something accomplished here. Anyways, how's your day going, Judge?
Hello, क्या हाल है? कोई बात नहीं.
This is an interesting shit. Ah, I mumbled that. I need to not mumble. You're mining the crafts, huh? I try to switch my games up a lot. If I don't, I end up playing one game way too much. Like what I did with Planet Crafter. It's the only game I played for like a week. Come on. The other ones on the other side cut so easily. Alright, this thing's gonna need craned out of here. Alright, is there anything on the front half of the ship that needs crane? The front half of the ship. Now, I expect this ship to... Well, I expect it to take longer, but I think it's only going to take about an hour, so we may be able to do both of the shipping, or both of the fishing ships today. Okay, let's go up to the captain's quarters and stuff now. We know we haven't, we're missing a few things. We haven't found the collectible for this ship yet. There's always one on every ship as far as I know. Let's see, what else haven't we done? We haven't checked the roof to see if there's anything that needs craned off up there either. Never mind, I found the collectible. Congratulations, you found the Alien Blaster X-23, a mysterious weapon not of this earth. Found deep in a sunken vessel. How did it get here, and is someone coming back for it? Well, if they're coming back for it, they're gonna have to fight me for it. I had some family tell me that since I popped all these stitches out yesterday, that I should go back to the dentist and get them put back in. My response to that was they ripped out a tooth that they told me right after they didn't have to rip out. I'm not fucking going back. So, my mouth is gonna do what it's gonna do and it's gonna heal itself. I mean, I went like 16 years. No longer than that, let's see. Yeah, I went 17 years without going to a dentist and didn't have any problems. And the one time I go back, they rip out a tooth that they didn't even have to rip out. Nope. I will figure it out myself. Worst case scenario, I end up having to deal with a dry socket, which will be really painful, but I'm stubborn, and I'm not going back to somebody that fucks up that bad. Wasn't even apologetic about it. That's one of the worst parts. So that may or may not be a problem in the coming days. Now this is actually a really small ship. I didn't think it was gonna be this small. We're kind of schmoving through this here. Get this move on. Oh, that is a compartment we need to get into. Man, why do these not want to bust sometimes? I don't see anything through that fence. Just looks like empty space. Alright, so I don't have to worry about it. That is a small door. Okay, we are. Well, we can fit a couple more things, like some paper. Okay, now we can't fit anything. Alright, up here. And out here. Now those will fall down, I suppose. Oh, where's the room we were in? Here it is. A lot of pickupable stuff on this ship. I like it. See gas lines. It's a good thing we didn't start cutting the ship apart. We'll have to get below deck and see if we can find them. Alright, let's go below deck here. Now we're gonna have to break open a few areas again. We got these bulkheads that aren't gonna let me through. Okay, we are full. I should probably just start throwing the boxes on the ground again. You know, since we're near the start today, I wonder. That appears to be the gas line. the steel line, I mean. Alright, that valve is closed. Lots of things you have to break to pick up in here. Now you guys are gonna like it when we get to the really, really big ships, because I have like the cruise ship DLCs. I don't have enough room to pick up more fish. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna start throwing boxes. That is a lot of fish. That is a lot of fish. Apparently, it was an achievement too. Now I kind of want fish. I think I got some catfish in the freezer. Maybe I'll make some catfish tonight. Yeah, a buddy of mine lives out on the lake, and he popped by today. He kind of heard my current financial situation. He didn't have much in the way to help financially, but he dropped off some stuff he had caught while fishing, as well as some venison. That way I have some food to actually eat. That was nice. I think one of the things he dropped off was, like I said, catfish. I ain't had good catfish in a while. And there is a lot to pick up on this ship. There's a fruit right there. So those shelves I gotta knock down first. Oh, there's multiple gas lines. We better check more of the ship. And see if there's even more gas lines than that. I think there are a couple of ships that have 3 and 4 gas lines, but that's RA2. I don't want to blow up either. And the ship was expensive. Speaking of expensive, we have a good amount of money here, and we haven't done anything with it. We should finish cleaning up all this scrap and stuff, and go see if we can afford to upgrade a tool. Because we're going to want to get our hammer upgraded, and soon. We're going to be moving on to these last few ships. Like I said on the last episode, I think we have, I'm trying to think here. I think we have 2 more ships after this, and then we're out of tier 2 stuff. And that'll be a little bit of a problem. We know what's behind that door already. My mouse got caught. Problems with a corded mouse. But I don't like wireless mice. I ain't never had a good experience with one. I think that's everything. I ain't gonna lie. I think we just have to cut the ship up now. That was really, really fast. Oh yeah, no roof. We gotta get up there and see if there's anything up there. That comes off. That comes off. Apparently that comes off by hand. The whole roof is... I understand. I gotta break all these lights. Alright, there is cut points somewhere for that. Outside. There we go, one more. There we go. Anything else that needs drained out of here? No, I think it's just the ship itself. Steps. Alright. I need to see where the floor goes. Okay, so it goes into this room. Oops, wrong. I need to go all the way over to this corner. Same thing, need to pop these out. And that should let me pop back out this side. Now we're just following along the edge of the boat, like we always do. What the fuck am I hitting? Okay, there's a platform above me, and I was just beating my head off of it. Yeah, this ship isn't going to take long at all. We should be able to hop right into the next one. We might actually be able to get 3 ships done today. Might. I have no guarantees because I have no idea what the other ship looks like. Any of them. Like, there's a reason this is a Let's Play. I've been getting all the achievements and everything because I have no idea. I ain't ever played it. I played a little bit here and there, but I never finished ships, which is why I've been getting an achievement for finishing every ship the whole time we've been playing this series. I just never had the time because I was always working before. Which is probably just gonna be my future again here soon, but ain't nothing to be done about it. Just need to make sure. Gotta follow it all the way around. some stuff breaking somewhere. There's electricity we haven't taken care of. That means we did not do a very good job. Let's pop down there and see if we can find that electricity. Where was it showing shock at? Right there. Alright, so it's in the back of the ship. How does one get back there? There are no doors. It's not that I didn't. It's not that I did a bad job. It's just that I didn't go into here. I see. I see. I missed a whole room. That explains why I was like, why is this so small? I missed the whole back piece of the ship here. We've got more craneables here. Appear to be engines.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
I didn't know these were double. I thought it was just one long strip. Alright, what all needs to come out?
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Here to here. And all the way down. I think I'm grabbing all of them. Alright, let's see if we can nail all of these other points now. That looks better.
कोई बात नहीं.
I forgot some floor here. Just appear to have missed it is all.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Missed one over here too. Alright, let's get the crane working.
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा.
Alright, I believe that is everything at this point. Means we should be able to go through and knock all this down. Now we gotta remember, we don't want to hit break on this, because it's just gonna make hitting the bottom floor harder. We do want to pop all of them. Almost back up to the front of the ship here. Wonder how easy it's going to be to get around to all these on the bottom floor. Now we gotta hit these ones inside really quick. I didn't really pay attention to how the floor was laid out while I was down there picking everything up. I'm not sure if it's going to be really easy to go around and hit all the nodes or not. But we shall find out. Almost there. Well, almost there for the top floor. Okay, that should all be free now. We need to jump down and do the bottom. Means we're gonna have to clean some of this up. We can see where we need to go. We need these ones out of the way so I can get below them. I need to be able to get to this wall. Alright, this should be a fairly easy one. Going off of how it's breaking right now, at least, it should be easy. Clean some of this up again so I can see the nodes unbeaten. I must have hit that one already. Okay, that is one piece. One piece. There we go. How are we looking on the underside? Now, this should all just come down real easy like. I do, however, have to pop down in here to the other side now. I like this shape. I don't think we've ever done a ship that has shapes like that. I can't see where I'm hitting. I think this is going pretty smoothly though. Like I said, I didn't really get a good feel for how large the actual ship is, so I'm not sure how we're actually doing right now. I don't believe the ship was that large, so we should be getting near the front. Triangle piece. I didn't know they made triangle. Oh, did I not loot somewhere? Here's I didn't. Oh, yeah, I know what this is. This is that captain's room, ain't it? Huh. So there was a steam hazard that we almost blew up. Sorry, I had to adjust myself here. So that's we almost blew the shit out of ourselves. I did not do a very good job with this ship, apparently. Like, I really didn't. Alright, that's in the way. You know, out of curiosity, what's behind this wall? Okay, it's just shit. Oh, that's cheeky. If there's more like that the whole way down, that means we're gonna have to go through and knock walls off. I guess that's only if. I just want to get through the next side. Now let me see this in here. Get rid of this evil piece. It's evil. Evil. I don't appear to have this door open. So the question is, what is in here? Oh no, this is that valve I closed from the other side. Speaking of which, I didn't go far enough across, I guess. Confused on where I'm to get this floor knocked out. So that they're connected. Alright, that's connected through there. That's all one straight path. Alright. Alright, I think we're back to the straight and narrow here. I still can't believe I missed so much. Found 2 rooms there that I didn't go into, and a steam valve that almost exploded. I didn't know there was a steam hazard on this ship. Oh yeah, that should be good. Yep. I think we're near the front half of the ship, but don't quote me on it. Like I said, I don't have a good feel for how large this ship is. Oh yeah, we're here. Okay. We got some stuff holding some things going around here. First, I'm gonna take a guess and say it's this corner wall on both sides. Okay, let's try this side. It's gonna be a bit like a game of whack-a-mole here. We're gonna have to go around and whack them and see if it falls down. Okay, these are probably holding something up. They didn't fall when I broke everything. Okay, they're not. What about this? Did that do anything? How do I get that piece of wall out of here then? Does that not break? I'm confused about this piece. I don't know what it does. I don't know how it behaves. First I said I like them, now I no longer like them. I don't know how they work. Maybe it's connected to this. It was. Okay, so it's a long piece. No, just the rivets hide behind the texture. Alright. Well, we know what to do on the next one. We usually do. Knock out the side walls. Most of the side wall fell. Not all of it. Why I wonder if it's what's holding it all on here. That's popped. That's already gone. Probably holding something that's connecting the left to the right. Alright, these are just like them early ships, so we gotta knock this whole platform back here off by itself. I'll remember that for the next one we do with this. Might as well clean it up then, I guess. Knock all this down, see if anything changes. Found it! Okay, so it was that back piece holding everything on. Got it. Figured it out. Now look at this. This wall is still standing. Well, anyways, it was this back piece holding everything up. But the side walls hold themselves up, apparently. Alright, well, at least we figured some of that out. Another beam here. Alright, let's knock these down now. Well, that didn't go where I wanted it to. Yeah, the side walls just hold themselves on. Okay, I know how that works then, at least. We need to find our cut points and get this back half of the ship out of here. We're gonna be behind these walls somewhere. Alright, found it. Oh, I gotta pick that up. Not reading the text in my screen there. Okay, and we just need to go straight across, yep. To be fair, it shouldn't be that bad. Most of the scrap should be concentrated into the front half of the ship. Should be. Alright. We're gonna have to pick these boxes back up that I haphazardly threw.
Hello.
And we'll move the truck to the back here in a minute. Once the crane actually gets that out of the way. That way we can more reliably throw our boxes. Still can't believe how close I came to a steam explosion. Alright, these are two separate sides. Where the back half is one solid piece. And the whole way we go, we're gonna have to remember to knock the walls down. It's cool. I still don't see a cut point. There it is. Got it. Now we're gonna sit here and clean up from left to right. And once we get it from left to right, we'll go right back to it. Oh, picked up box. Yeah, I better just get these out of here really quick. I think these are the fish boxes. We're almost to the other side here. Alright, let's try and get some of this cleaned up. Try and get this side done first. We already did most of it. There we go. Get the crane to pick that up while we clean off this other side. And we'll move up to the next section here in a second. boxes to grab still. I believe that section is good for transportation. We're gonna be sitting here cutting through the whole length again. We know somewhere along here is going to be a cut point, we just aren't sure where. And we gotta remember to knock these walls out next time. Found my cut point. Alright, so I'm gonna need to bust this. I'll go ahead and cut it. About an hour for the first ship, so we can probably get 2 ships done today. We won't get 3. I kind of figured 3 would be wishful thinking, but didn't hurt to try and set a goal. Well, while we're sitting here just cleaning up, anybody got anything cool to talk about? Or any ideas on what game we should play tomorrow? If we should play this again or play something else? Oh, that's not quite middle yet. Middle's right there. Still got a bit to go before I can send up half here. Either or, I don't mind. Alright. I guess I'll just see what I feel like tomorrow. We may play Minecraft, we may play Drive Beyond Horizon, we may play this. I'll just see what I'm feeling.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Just gotta keep gathering. Man, I wish I had a co-op partner. This would be a good time to be bouncing conversation off of somebody else right now. 'Cause I'm not really goofy and really funny all the time. I have my moments, but they're few and far between. I end up just going quiet a lot of time for long periods. Really ain't a good habit when you're trying to become a good content creator. But, yeah, it was. Win some, lose some. I need to call my, well, it's gonna be late tonight. I'll have to call her tomorrow. She never got back with me today about them, emojis. I don't know how this box got over here, but we'll go ahead and throw it where it's supposed to go. Oh, we are almost at the front of the ship.
Oui, Batnahi.
Yeah, this really just isn't a very large ship. A little complex, kind of threw me off in a few areas. And this whole sidewall thing's a bit much to deal with as well. Should be all the walls the rest of the way down though. Let's just clean up the middle here. We know we dropped the whole building, so there's gonna be a lot down the middle up here. Yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll do the other shipping vessel, because I imagine they're around the same size. They were more or less the same price. That'll get us 2 ships, and it's been a while since we've done 2 ships in one video, just because the ships got too big. Then I believe we have 2 more tier 2s for a different video, and then we'll be doing tier 3s after that. And tier 3s will just be starting from the top of the list going down again. I don't know, maybe we'll just pick them at random too, I guess. Let's work on getting this side of the boat done first. I realized I threw that box not into the ship. Well, darn. Darn, 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 darn. Maybe I should, well, if I play multiplayer games, there's always that one stupid guy with a mic that just screams the worst things. Either racial slurs or hate speech, and it makes trying to play any kind of online games hard. I'd have to go through and edit a lot of crap. Or bleep a bunch of stuff. Adding a bleep would be easier than adding an edit. Or removing it out and edit. Hard. I've had kind of an itch lately for something what'll be a word here? I guess something kind of survival-esque or first person-y, like a shooter or a survival game. I could play 7 Days to Die, but I kind of don't like the way the game is anymore. They've changed a bunch of things in directions that I don't like. I haven't really been playing it much in the last few years. I think the last time that I sat down and really enjoyed 7 Days to Die was like Alpha 13 or 14. I don't know. It was when they let you combine tools together to slowly get a 600 quality tool. I liked doing that, and it let me really embrace my inner loot whore. Loot goblin, I guess, would be the more friendly term for the platforms, but I already said the other one, so who cares? But I liked it better when you could do that. It gave you more reason to collect all of the really crappy, shitty tools. Then you can combine them all together, and eventually you'll get 600 quality gear. Eventually. And back in that version, they still had the blunderbuss. That was my favorite gun. But as long as you got right up and hugged them, it would do work even on higher difficulties. Because I often found myself playing on either the highest or just below. Can't remember the name of their difficulty levels. I know there's like Nomad and stuff, but it's been a while. Yeah, I've just kind of had an itch for a game like that lately. Thinking about something in my head here. I don't think that would work either, though. Okay, I don't see anything else up here. We just got the front half of the ship to go now. A few more boxes to pick up and throw. And then we should be done. What'd that take us? Let me look here. As soon as my old ass phone loads. About an hour and 8. I don't actually see anything spread all over the ground. I lied. I lied again. I lied a third time. Man. Found 3 things, 4 things. I'm not a fucking liar, I guess. Alright, let's go look at our contracts. Maybe one of them's cool, maybe one of them's not. But I do always try to read them out. Anyways, this was the Sea Hunter. We only had 2 of these medium ships, so we'll do the other one. Although today the Sea Hunter stands forgotten, it was once king of the coastal waters and returned every day with a hold full of fish. There are still remnants of equipment on board, fishing rods, nets, fishing containers, and loading mechanisms. that may be recyclable. The vessel is a good source of secondary materials and parts with potential use of decorative value. Or, sorry, potential use or decorative value, not of. Our contracts are RAV. I'm just going to call them RAV. I have materials for construction. Don't take, call me. We'll collect them myself. You'll make. That's not an interesting contract. And I kind of just fumbled through it. Jordan, hello. My old man is a fishing fanatic and it's his birthday soon. I'm sure he'll be happy with some new fishing rods. Find something nice, let me know. I'll pay. I'm just giving you some shark fishing rods or something. So we charged you over $1,000 for them. Rohan. Hi, I'm putting together my own fishing themed beach bar and I'm looking for parts from old boats, nets, ropes, old lamps. If you have something from a ship demolition and you want to get rid of it, let me know. I'll collect it in person and pay fairly. You'll get rid of junk and I'll gain the drip. Alright, well there's Sea Hunter contracts complete. Let's go grab our truck, take it over there, sort it. Then we'll spawn our next vessel. And yeah, as I've said a couple of times, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the other shipping vessel. Because they are, I believe, the smallest tier 2 ships we have left to do. A lot of stuff we got from that though. 77. Despite the size of the ship, there was quite a lot on it, and a lot of the stuff was heavy. Alright, yeah, here we go. The next one we're gonna do is Ark. The other one we did was actually more expensive. Yeah, this one's supposed to be a little bit smaller too. Ark was a fishing cutter used for catching all kinds of marine fauna. Its deck was usually manned by a crew of 10. On the lower deck, there's a cold storage room and a small processing plant connected to a fish hold. Sorry, I think I'm losing my voice a little bit here. Keeps breaking and cracking a little bit. Okay, let's we got $3,000 still. Let's sell some
बोलो
stuff.
आपको क्या चाहिए?
Yeah, about that much. About that much. About that much. About that much. Well, a little less of this. About 1,500. Sometimes those are expensive. Yeah, 4. Alright, let's we got $6,000 now. Let's see what we can do upgrade wise.
हेलो, क्या आप टूल्स खरीदना चाहते हैं?
Alright, we finished maxing out the bots. I wanted to do gloves, but we gotta do our hammer.
शुभ प्रभात, my friend. फिर मिलते हैं, my friend.
Now let's sell some more stuff here.
नमस्ते my friend.
Half. Not that much. That gets us another $300. We can do 1 level to our gloves.
हेलो, आप क्या चाहते हैं, my friend?
Do 1. Next on our list will be getting level 10 gloves and level 10 hammer.
नमस्ते.
We'll probably be able to get one of them by doing this ship, but not both.
फिर मिलते हैं, my friend.
Sorry about that. I just pulled out that other stitch in my mouth. So that's all the stitches in my mouth ripped out now. Can't help it. I didn't like where it was. It was really bugging me. Oh, there must be a steam thing below us. It's really loud. Well, let's get to all this. Whoops, that is not the right tool. Those were hard to get to. Get that,
مجالتي بها
that,
نونغا.
and that.
هم سمپارک میرهنگه.
Next, we're gonna go under here and we're gonna find that annoying as hell steam.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Lots of stuff to crane again.
कोई बात नहीं. हेलो, क्या हाल है? क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Crane queued up with all this stuff. It does not move very fast.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
We want the crane to be moving. At least this time we know there's steam and probably multiple fuel valves again.
مجالتي بها نونغا.
We did not have one of these take off last time. Well, I fell. Go ahead and have that lifted off of here. Where did we park? We parked on this side. Well, I guess that box isn't going to the truck. Yeah, it is what I'm talking about. Oh, we cut that one free already. And send that one into the truck too.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Alright, we gotta grab, what's the wrong button again? Alright, go ahead and grab this too.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
We got a
हम
pallet
संपर्क में
here.
रहेंगे.
Got some machines here.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Quite a lot to crane off of this one on the surface. The other one had like 5 of them crates too, I suppose. Alright, check the roof. Alright, that looks good to me. Oh, that's the wrong side. Damn. Feel like a fool. We're gonna have to go and grab that now later. We'll go ahead and get that out of here. Oh yeah, this needed to go out too. Oh yeah, let's just start cleaning up the deck a bit. Fuck you, dumbass crane. Get that out of here. Now, come on. I can't seem to throw things correctly. I heard a electric box there for a second. There really is a lot to pick up on these, though. These fishing ships may not be very big, but there is a lot of stuff on them. Good scrap. Good scrap. Let's see here. We got all that cleaned up. We got not all this cleaned up. Pretty sure we got most of it though. Random lawn chair.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Painting. Alright, let's go below deck. Let's step in here first. A lot of water. How does one get into this room? Right here. I'll take me below deck. We want to find the collectible, and I want to do a better job this time and not run into a steam valve at the last minute. Speaking of which, I said I was going to go down there and deal with that annoying thing, and I didn't. Guess I got far enough later I couldn't hear it. So there went my attention span as soon as I didn't hear it. Yeah, we've already got that stuff, so let's go into the hull of the ship here. Well, shit. They came pre-broke. Stuck. Alright, so they're already broke. We need to go ahead and find... I didn't know they could spawn broke already. Like, I really didn't. At least I know that with the steam hazard. At least I know now that steam pipes, even if they do break, they aren't going to violently explode like fuel pipes. But no, I did not know they could spawn pre-broke like that. Learn something new every day. Don't matter where I throw the box, just clean up, throw box. I remembered some things we talked about in the last ship. One, I need to knock out the walls. Two, I need to cut off the whole back part. I remembered both of those. So we'll try and do both of those. This new hammer is faster. Just gonna break the front half of the ship here. It's very easily accessible. Go ahead and get the steam out of here too. There we go. Not the button I meant to hit here. I don't use explosives. They cost money and give poor results. It'd be one thing if they did good results, but they don't. Like I said, I'm just gonna break the front part of the ship. I don't plan to go any further. Basically just want to get these curved walls out of the way since they were a problem last time. I can clean all that up later. Now we will go ahead and continue going down the ship here. Looking for the power. Anything we have to break first should just automatically fall on the ground. It's the stuff that spawns on the ground that doesn't work sometimes. That's why you want to pick it all up. Come on, let me in there. It's just a bedroom. What about this room? Power's just running along the whole wall here. We have yet to find the switch. Found the switch. Alright, since we found the switch, let's walk down the wall here. I need to see behind that wall. Ah, fucking bot. Thank you, Judge. You think we're ever gonna figure out why I get so many of those and you don't? Fish. Trying to remember to knock this wall down as I go. Ooh, this floor here. Alright, worked out pretty good. Box is full. And we're back to a piece of the ship I haven't looted yet. Haven't gone down the middle yet either, so I know there's gonna be engines that need to come out. There's probably a couple of fuel valves somewhere. But I wasn't too worried about it. I say wasn't. I'm not too worried about it. It's not past tense yet. Knock down this wall. Just want to try and take out a whole side of the ship right from the get-go this time. Instead of trying to come back to it later. Oh yeah, fish. I forgot we had fish to clean up. Alright, go ahead and clean these up so I can see what I'm doing. I do like how fast the camera swings now. I missed something somewhere. There it was. Alright. We're gonna break this one. Then it's gonna be time to get the engine and stuff out. Alright, let's get the engine out of here. So that means we gotta clean up all this stuff so I can see what I'm doing for the engine. Looks like there is only one this time, I think. What is that? Congratulations, you found the miniature giant's hammer. A massive hammer, as if forged by mythical gods. No one knows its purpose, but was clearly never just a simple tool. Alright. We got like a... Fuck, what was that Greek god's name? Not Thor. No, I mean the one that forged Mjolnir. He was a forge god. Oh, it's been a very long time since I've cared about
Hello.
any of that stuff. I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of the name of the Greek god. Let's see here. Sorry about that. We're just checking something. Man, it's gonna bug me now. For some reason I keep wanting to say Hephaestus, but then I go, no, I know that's not the right god. It was Hephaestus the right god? Was I thinking of the right one? Damn. Alright, so I did have the right name. I just didn't believe in myself. So I know just a lot of random information. One of the reasons why I thought I'd make a pretty good YouTuber is I should always have something to talk about. But I kind of base that off of always having somebody to talk to bring up topics to talk about. And I haven't had that part. But yes, he was who I meant. Hephaestus, the god of the forge. Since we just got a godly hammer. And I ain't gonna just go the obvious choice when people say godly hammer. Oh, no, Thor! It must be Thor! I know a lot of people that go, oh, I know Greek mythology. I'm like, okay, name 5 Greek gods. They go, oh, they can do, there's Thor, Loki, Odin, and then they kind of start to peter off there. If you're lucky, a couple of them name a 4th or 5th god, like Aphrodite. But for the most part, a lot of people that say, oh yeah, I know the Greek gods, don't really know the Greek gods. I'm not an expert either. There's a lot of fucking Greek gods, okay? But I know a fair few of them. I know bits of a lot of lore. Yeah, there you go. You're able to name 5. That's more than what most people can. I said most of the time I ask people to name 5 and they can't. Usually they get 4 at best. Let's see. Pull that out of there.
हेलो क्या हाल है
Gotta wrap around. Let's get that out of here so it's not in my way anymore. I can't knock this piece of floor out. Why? Apparently there was something under there. What was the name of that Greek god that was all about liquor? There was 2 of them that were like that. There was a female and a male. Just sitting here, been thinking about Greek gods now. I'm like, what ones can I remember? I can remember a lot of the traits, but I'm sitting here trying to think of names. See, that's why I'm sitting here trying to think of names and just coming up blank. 'Cause a lot of their lesser known gods have hard to remember names. But yes, I never know how to pronounce this, so forgive me if I butcher this, but Dionys. I still don't ever know how to pronounce that. I used to have this girl that would sit here and scream and holler at me trying to get me to pronounce all the gods' names right. She never succeeded. Hestia is easier to remember. There was a god that was all about cheese, if I remember correctly, too. And when it comes down to Greek gods, there was a Greek god for almost everything. Like, there is a lot of them. Let's check behind this door. Fine, we'll just go next to the fucking door then. Since that's apparently gonna be easier than trying to go through the damn door. More fish. got another couple of boxes of fish. Okay, that room's good. Found it. You know, one of my favorite things about Greek mythology is just how, when you get down to the brass tacks about it, Zeus is just a really, really horny guy. I mean, that god fucks just about everything and everyone. I might be misremembering here, but I think that's how Gaia was made, was he kind of just fucked a tree. I say it's been a very long time since I've done Greek history. Knock these down. Missed a couple. Just keep breaking stuff. I should probably touch up on my Greek gods again at some point. Been enough years. I think that's all the nodes. No, I didn't bust these ones. There's one over here that I didn't get. I think that's all of the floor all the way around done, as well as all the center stuff. Alright, so let's find the stairs here, go upstairs. Is there anything else we needed to lift off of this ship before we cause massive problems? Does not look like it. Gotta go ahead and break them off. Go to the other side, do the same thing. We'll start cutting this up and getting ready for the end here. There we go. for our marks here. I didn't miss that. Got these weird shaped pieces. I shouldn't need to go that far across here. Just need to figure out where the curves are. Alright, we figured out where the curves were. Pop that out. Pop that out. That should cause all of that to bust and fall. Apparently I'm missing just some stuff here. Oh, fell. Yeah, some of these are just gonna fall because we knocked out all the stuff already. Now that one. Alright, move on over to the next chunk here. Oh yeah, this is the back section I gotta break all of. Almost forgot again. Alright, well let's just go through, hit all the nodes. Alright, clean this up so we can see the nodes to hit them again. I got all the walls at the head of time. We shouldn't have that problem again. Well, I got some. So hopefully when I knock out this floor all the way down, everything falls this time. Unless I've missed something somewhere. If I did, then nothing's gonna happen. I'm feeling sad. That means I gotta go around and try and find a problem again. Hopefully that works. I'm thinking it's gonna be this wall right here. It's holding everything up. I'm not sure how this wall survived. Okay, it wasn't that wall. Damn. Damn. Alright, let's look around here and see if we can figure it out. All this is broke. It is all broke, right? Yeah, that's all broke. That's all broke. Okay, that's all broke, so we start looking for other problems now. Alright, it's not that. Why aren't you broke? Okay, it wasn't that anyways. Damn. Alright, what the fuck's holding it on? Man, these can never go easy. It was like our 4th or 5th ship. Things stopped going my way. And they just never want to fall right anymore. Okay, apparently it was that door. It was this door. Okay, that's really lucky because I was just going to start breaking stuff randomly. I can't be mad at that. I could have taken a hell of a lot longer to find. Now let's get the back part cleaned up so we can get this out of here first, and we'll park the truck here and just clean everything up, working forward again. Not sure how that doorway was holding everything, but it very, very much evidently was. Let's see here, we want to cut right here. Means we want everything from right here to that way picked up. It's gonna be a little bit more of a problem because I threw a lot of boxes right here. That one was only 100 pounds. Why do I have a 50-pound box here? Whatever, it's on the side I don't have to worry about yet. Oh, you know, the only bright side I've had with this whole financial fuck up, this whole losing everything, and I'm just currently teetering where I'm at, the only bright side I've had to any of this is that I was actually approved for Medicaid. So I might finally go and get my, I might go and get my back looked at again and see if Medicaid is going to cover 100% of it. And if it does, I'll actually be able to get some of my medical stuff sorted. Like not rolling around in pain every single day because I've got fucked up discs from the top of my neck. I mean the very top where it connects to my skull, all the way down to the bottom of my vertebrae and my tailbone. It would be nice to not have just constant pain every single day of every waking moment again. That's definitely been wearing on my everything. It's just been wearing on everything. I was just gonna say just mental. I'm like, well, no. Physical, well, no, that too. It's been wearing on everything. And since I was never able to work a job that would let me take all the Vicodin and pain pills I was supposed to be taking for all this shit, because no job would let me work and take all that stuff, I've always just dealt with it all. That's been the only good thing the last few months that I've been off, is I was actually able to take pain pills and not have to worry about, well, my company won't let me take them. Actually had a few days there where I didn't hurt so much that I only got 2 hours of sleep. I had a couple of days where I got like 4. Doesn't sound like a big improvement, but that is a massive improvement. Like I've said before, I do hope my my Twitch and my YouTube takes off. It can take a couple of years. That I'm fine with. I don't expect anything to happen quickly. But I do hope that people find me enjoyable to watch and that I get popular enough to make this my career. It's one of the good things about being me is that I live so goddamn cheap. If it wasn't for the fact that my bills are, or not my bills, my rent's going up next year. They sent out the letter at the middle of this year letting everybody know it's going to increase. I could live off of like $350 a week. But with rent going up next year, I'm going to need at least $400 a week to get by. Granted, after taxes, that's still only like $12 an hour. I do not need a lot to live. I'm as cheap as can be. Don't have all them fancy subscriptions. Don't spend a bunch of money on extra stuff. I pay for, I ain't been paying for it lately because I have no money. But, when I had money, I paid for, my internet. I paid for a YouTube subscription. And then I paid my bills. That was it. I don't have any Netflix, Hulu, or any of that crap. I don't pay for any game passes. Every now and again, I would spend a couple of bucks on a game. Always trying to save whatever I could, but never able to actually save it because every time I got anything saved, something would break or need done. But yeah, since it is so cheap for me to live in the first place, and if I made this my career, I wouldn't be beating the hell out of my body and a vehicle every day. Which means I would spend less in the long run too. Just means that if I were to make this my career, I could probably get by even cheaper than that. And then since it's being so cheap, I wouldn't have to be a very big YouTuber and streamer to get by. Probably only need a couple of thousand subs on YouTube. That would add I'm trying to think about how ad revenue breaks down and what it is per ad. That way I can get a figure of about how many subscribers I would need to be watching videos for me to get by. I want to say if my videos were getting, and this is going with a video a day, if they were getting like, I think 1,500 to, I don't know, because I know I'm gonna be in a higher tax bracket because I'll be employed for myself, so that wouldn't be enough. If I did make it my career, I'd be self-employed, and that puts me in a whole different tax bracket. Uncle Sam's gonna beat me in the dick for it, so it'll be more than that. Probably 5,000 to 6,000 views of video, which is a lot. That is actually a fairly, I want to say that's a fairly well-off YouTuber, just going by fairly well-off YouTuber view counts these days. You look at their videos, and a lot of them actually don't have that many views anymore. They have significantly more subscribers than they have viewers. I think my most viewed video has like 20 or 30 views. But I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, so it's not even monetized. Twitch is monetized, but I think I made Twitch takes 55% of it. I think I made $5 or $4 in ad revenue. So like last month. So I don't know if that is after Twitch takes their cut or before. If it's after, then I made 10 and Twitch took $5. If it's before, then I made like $2.50. I haven't been affiliated with Twitch long enough to know how it all works. I checked out the page just out of general curiosity the other night. And it showed me all the stats of what I've made so far. Part of it comes down to that I just don't have a, apart from you, Judge, I don't have a very, well, not even a very, I don't have an audience. Most of the other people that pop around only pop around for certain games, and they're usually not here for very long. Some of them will stay a couple hours. Depends on the time of the week. Because other people have lives and jobs they've got to take care of. But I do think you're about my only regular. Which I very, very much appreciate. Hence why I try to shout you out in every stream. And why I've got a link to your Twitch in all my videos.
I'm पार्क में रहेंगे।
Very much appreciative of it. We're small. You may be bigger than me, but who knows? I might get one or two people that don't know you but do know me. Either from Twitch or YouTube. Like I said, I do link your Twitch in every single YouTube video. I figured it was the best thing to do.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Yeah, I figured that would get your name out there the most from my side of stuff. Damn it. Both of these boxes didn't go. The truck's too far away. I gotta remember I got that box way over there to go grab too. Oh, I did I don't know if you've seen my channel front page, but I figured out how to make channels suggested. I didn't know that was something you could do. So I put you on there so anybody that looks at my channel can look scroll down and see suggested channels. I've got you, a couple of the other people that have helped me out here and there with things. And then just Splitsy and Capac. They're two streamers that unfortunately I don't ever really get to see their videos. I don't have the time, or they go live at times that I'm not around. But they're just space engineers, streamers. They play a bunch of other games too, but I've been watching their YouTube channel and stuff for well over a decade. Like, I think it's closer to like 15 or 16 years. So, I figured, well, I'll link them. They don't need the links. They're big enough, but I couldn't come up with other people to put on there. Just because I'm not on Twitch a lot.
हेलो, जहाज है? मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा।
I wanted to get my Twitch and my YouTube name the same. Because my YouTube has been King Blaine since like 2012. But Twitch King Blaine is taken. It was made in like 2023 apparently. Because I went and I used one of them third-party things that can see how old the Twitch accounts are. And I was going to try and reach out to him to see if I could have the Twitch handle. But dude's got his whispers set to block anybody or everybody. I don't even think he's active though. I think his account is not been logged into in a very long time. So I'm hoping it'll eventually just get auto deleted and I'll be able to have the YouTube or the Twitch handle. But yeah, sucks that I can't get it right now. Go turn in our contracts, see how much money we make. Then we'll decide what ship to line up for next time, and we'll end the video. So we did ARC, we already read this. Let's look at our contracts. Simeon, what a pile of crap, but it has something that might be useful to me. Listen, I'm only interested in the heavy parts. Get them for me, and you'll get some good money. 850 isn't very good money. Judy. Yo, I'm just getting started in fishing. I'm trying to get a few things on the cheap because my budget isn't adding up. There's a lot of stuff on that wreck that I could use, so when you're getting rid of it, hit me up. Alright? Get tired. Paul. Finally, something worth my attention. I'm Paul. My company has been making a living off of what we pull from the sea for years. I'm expanding my fleet with another boat, this time specifically for crabs and other shellfish. Get me the items from the list. I'm also building a processing plant, so I wouldn't mind some materials either. There were crab cages on it. Why was there so many fish if it was a crab boat? Let's go, let's go sort it. But let me, check down here first, make sure I didn't leave anything. I don't think I did. Alright. Let's go ahead and sort this. And we'll, take a little, I say vote, but it don't matter. There ain't people here to vote, so I'm not gonna vote. I'm just gonna show off both ships. I'm gonna ask you which one to pick. Yeah, this is only 50. The last one was 72. The other ship was much bigger.
मेरे स्टोर में आपका स्वागत है।
Yeah, we'll go like here, 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 here. There, gotta get us some money. 7.2. I think we have 2 ships left here to do. Let me look. Those check marks are already done. That's tier 3. I thought we had 2 ships left. Do we only have 1 left? Oh, I guess there's not really a choice. We only got 1 tier 2 left to do. It is the Solus, a steamship. Let's see. USS Solus AH-5 was a hospital ship of the U.S. Navy serving during World War II. It played a crucial role in evacuating the wounded after the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941. After the war, it was sold for civilian service as Turkish liner Anna Kara and was eventually scrapped in 1981. Oh yeah, I've got to scrap my current ship first. But we'll go ahead and buy and spawn that. I thought I had 2 ships to pick from, but apparently not. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to how big this ship was either. It's taken a minute to load, so it's got to be a big ship. This is taking a minute to load. This is gonna be a big ship. I mean, I guess it is a steamship. Oh, it's a big ship. Bigger ships, bigger beach. This is it. You're out of space. All the cruise ships have been moved to a new, larger area, conveniently located in the neighboring graveyard. Access it through the entrance next to the sorting area. Have fun dismantling. Oh, it's a big ship. Alright, we'll go over there. We'll look at it really quickly to give everyone a little bit of a tease as what we're going to be doing next time.
हेलो, क्या आप टूल्स खरीदना चाहते हैं?
Let's see if I can get the money together to upgrade my glove really quick.
हेलो, आपको क्या चाहिए?
It ain't gonna happen. I think I need $900 for the glove upgrade. We're just gonna run there. We ain't gonna take the truck. We gotta follow this path. Get on through here, keep following the path. Here it is. It's a steamship. And yeah, she's a big one. She's bigger than the submarine we did by a whole lot. Hi. I mean, I should have paid attention to the size. We ain't going on top. I ain't gonna spoil it too much. But yeah, this is probably gonna be a it's a 3-deck ship. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long, and it's more than 3 decks actually. I forgot there's the whole upper part. It's at least 3 outer pieces. 3 tall. I already forget how many long. I think I said 6 or 7. It's gonna be a big ship and probably gonna be a 2 or 3 hour ship at that. This is what we got to look forward to next time. Well, whenever next time is, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go ahead here, get to my tab menu. Gonna shout out Judge.
Put down your silver spoon and watch this.
There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap up the video here. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And if you're watching this on YouTube, why don't you give me a like and a subscribe? Maybe comment how stupid I am or how much I fumble my words. Either way. Hope y'all have a good night. Take it easy out there, y'all.